everybody. Thanks for jumping on this call with me. The reason I'm here today is because we want to find out how to travel 5 stars for 2-star prices. And that's what I'm going to show you. Alright, so let's go. Our company is called World Ventures. We've been around for 10 years now. We started in America and we're now in 30 countries all over the world with almost 1 million members. We've been in Australia for only just over 2 years with about 10,000 members here. So if you haven't heard of us yet, it's because we don't pay for any marketing. All of our marketing is done word of mouth, so it's just members sharing with members. So World Ventures, where we've got a whole heap of things involved in a membership, but our signature product is called Dream Trips, and that's what I'm going to show you a bit about today. So, we've all heard of Skype, Netflix, and Uber. Now, what have these things done? Skype has changed the way that we make long-distance calls. So nobody pays for long-distance calls anymore. It's way too expensive. And who would love to see their family at the same time as being on the call with them? It's much easier, and it's just changed the way people make long-distance calls. Now, Netflix. Has anyone noticed that their local Blockbuster has closed down recently? Yeah, that's because of Netflix. Netflix has changed the way that people watch TV and movies. Instead of having to go out of the comfort of your own home, you can do it at home, and you also don't have to pay any late fees. How great is that? So also what we have is Uber, and Uber is changing the taxi service industry. No more do you have to, you can pay less on Uber, and it's a whole different experience, cheaper and more convenient for the consumer. Now, what Skype, Netflix, and Uber all have in common is one, their apps, and also none of them own, say, Skype doesn't own a phone, Netflix doesn't own DVDs, Uber doesn't own any taxis. Okay, so they're changing the way the world runs. Now, there is a new one in town, and that's in the travel industry, and that's called Dream Trips, what I'm going to share with you today. So, who knows this guy? Shaquille O'Neal. He is worth $350 million, and he has recently joined our Dream Trip Club. And this guy, Shemar Moore, let's face it, all of us girls know who this is. He's from Criminal Minds, and he's recently jumped onto our Dream Trips Club as well. Now, you see that little blue sign there? That is our only marketing tool. So you take a picture wherever you're going with this awesome sign, letting your friends and family know, hey, you should be here on holidays with me, having a great time. So if any of you seen the blue sign, that's what it's all about. That's our company. Now, how does it work? Well, how does Dream Trips work? So back in 2005, these two guys wanted to know what keeps people from going on holidays, from experiencing more, going to places they've always wanted to go to. How come it's like people have to work so hard for so long to be able to get to the places they've always wanted to go, or sometimes they end up never even getting to go? So they came up with an idea based on the Costco business model. Now, if you don't know Costco is a wholesaler, and the way they get their prices so amazing is they've got 65 million members, and so they've got the buying power of over 65 million people. So obviously, they can get way better prices than just 1 or 2 people, or even 100 people, or 1,000 people. 65 million is going to win. So in World Ventures, we've got over 1 million members. So when you're booking a holiday with us, you are using the buying power of over 1 million people. So you're definitely going to get a much better deal than if you're just going with one person or just even 10 people. You're going to get a much better deal with obviously the buying power of over 1 million, right? Now, our travel clubs is winning awards left, right, and center. So the last 4 years, we've been winning this Magellan Award. Now, we're winning it in Europe, North America, Asia. Next thing is going to be Australia. We're going to be winning the Australian one. Now, after you get off this call, if you're still feeling a bit unsure, after seeing the social proof of Shaq and Shemar Moore, and just go and have a look at the Magellan Awards and the Couple Adventures, and you'll see. Now, what's in a World Ventures membership? This is what I'm going to go through with you today. So I've got Dream Trips, Voluntours, the app, booking engine, Price Pledge, Rate Drinker, Concierge, Dream Trips Local. Right now, those things aren't going to mean much to you, but that's what we're going to go through today. Okay, so let me show you what kind of prices we are talking. Who would like to come to Cairns? It's the home of the Great Barrier Reef, one of the 7 wonders of the world. You have to come. That's where I am right now. That's where I live, Cairns, Australia, and it's amazing. You have to come. Okay, so we've got a great trip here in Cairns. It's 4 days and 3 nights at the Pullman International. Now, you know the Pullman chain. It's a great chain. It's 4 5-star hotel. It's got a great reputation. You've got your daily breakfast. That isn't just cereal, but you can have cereal if you want. But it's a big buffet. You can choose from pretty much anything. You've got 1 lunch and 1 dinner included. And you've also got a full day at the Great Barrier Reef. That includes your lunch on the reef as well, which is really awesome. And you get transport from the hotel to the Great Barrier, it's not a very far, it's actually quite a short walk, but I'm pretty sure you get a bus. But yeah, you've got transport in between those things, okay? So you'll see that that is $369 US. Keep in mind, everything is in US dollars, okay, guys? So $369 US dollars per person. That is really awesome. Now, just like how much would a night at the Pullman be? You're looking up to $200 or more, maybe sometimes. And you've also got your buffet breakfast every day, lunch, dinner, and the tour at the Great Barrier Reef. So that is a really great holiday. It's a really great value. Now you can see just here this little blue circle where it says apply up to 150 points. I will tell you later how you get those 150 points, but for now I'll just tell you that you can take the equivalent of 150 US dollars off this price. So the first person is going to get theirs for 220 or 369, and then your second person 369, and so on, as many people as you want to take. If you're taking kids, you get a slightly discounted price to the 369 as well. Now, life's busy, right? So sometimes it takes a bit of time to get work off or save the money, but you don't need to worry about missing out on the trip because they come up a few times in the year. So here's some dates we've had this year for this trip, and I think it may even be a couple more because we're selling out of this trip all the time. It's a really popular trip and it's going off. So don't worry about if you're going to miss a trip because if they're popular, they come up again and again throughout the year. Okay. And Thailand, who would love to go to Thailand? That would be great. So you've got 3 nights of the Embrace Resort and Spa. You've got your daily breakfast, lunch, and 3 dinners on this trip. And you've got full day Phuket City tour and a sunset sailing catamaran with dinner and airport transfer. So that is a really awesome trip. Now, the trips I'm showing you, these 2, I'm just showing you 2 trips today, but they're just 3 nights. But you've got trips that range from 2 nights up to 10 nights, and then you can also have them extended if you wanted to do this trip for a bit longer, because if you're coming from Australia, generally we don't want to go anywhere for 3 nights. We'll go for an extended period. So if you want, you can always ring them up and ask to extend your trip, and that's no worries. You can extend it either way. You can start earlier or go longer, either way you want. So that trip is also $369 per person, and again, you can apply 150 points off. So when it says apply 150 points, that's per membership. So one person can take 150 points off, and then the next person pays the normal amount. But that's still a really great deal. So to prove to you this is a great deal, I just had a look on booking.com at these 2 hotels. So I've got the Pullman at the same date and the same room and everything, and that is 573 Australian just for the accommodation. Okay, includes nothing. Anything for any bit of breakfast, nothing. Just that. So you can see the value of a Dream Trips membership. Now, also, I looked up the Andaman Embrace Resort and Spa, and that's $338 for just the accommodation. So you guys can see what kind of value I'm talking about here. Now, we've got a fair few different kinds of trips. So here is a Doctor Who trip and a Game of Thrones trip. Now that is pretty cool. So any Game of Thrones or Doctor Who fans, you can go and jump onto one of these trips. So we've got all different sorts of trips. And as you can see there, that's a 3-night trip and a 7-night trip. So we get all different kinds of trips. And here you can apply 75 points and here you can apply 300 points. So that's really cool. Now we've got all different kinds of trips. We've got what we call welcome dream trips, and those are up for members who've been, well, any member can go, but for it's within your first 90 days of being a member, you get a better price than everyone else. So it brings your dream trip down to about 280 per person instead of 369, and you can still apply points on those. And we've got them all over the world, so take a dream trip, a welcome dream trip as soon as you can and get a way better price. So it's just encouraging members to use their membership. Okay, we've got sports trips, arts and culture, cruises, we've got culinary, so foodie tours, health and wellness, so you can go on a spa retreat. You've got amusement parks. We've got Disney. We're partners with Disney, so you've got Disneyland all over the world, Disney World. We've got sporting trips, got shopping trips. So sporting trips, we've got trips like to the Formula One or the NASCAR, and we've got trips to, what's that called? American game. Super Bowl, we've got Super Bowl for you guys, and it won't be too long, I'm sure, until we get a State of Origin trip as well. Now we've also got something here at the bottom called voluntours, and I'll show you what those are. So voluntours is a great part of our membership. I'm actually wearing a World Ventures Foundation bandana right now. You can see that. Foundation. Anyway, yeah, so is it? What is it? Anyway, so with voluntours, you cannot apply any Dream Trips points off the price. The price is the price, and what you're paying for is not just your accommodation and your stay there, it's also supplying the tools and the supplies needed for the job that you're doing while you're there. So while World Ventures Foundation is 100% funded by members' fees, so know what your money is going towards. It's always important to know what your money is going towards, and your membership fees are going towards helping out these kids. So we've got all different kinds of volunteers you can go on. We've got ones from 2 nights up to 6 nights, and you can just do day ones. We've done a couple of just day volunteer days in the Gold Coast, doing stuff at the PCYC, helping clean up the place and redo the gardening and just repaint and things like that, just helping out the PCYC. So we've also got something called bottle schools. Now, bottle schools is when we go to places like Guatemala that don't have a waste system, and they also don't have schools for the kids. So what we do is we get the plastic bottles, fill them up with rubbish, and use that for insulation for the schools. So we're building schools at the same time as cleaning up the environment. So that's really awesome. So our trips do things like bottle schools, PCYC cleanups, orphanage renovations, reforestation, teaching kids English, getting clean water systems put in, and they're all over the world. There's plenty in Greece, lots in Africa, we've got heaps in South America. Just got them all over the place. Wherever they need us, we go. Now, when you go on a volunteer, you're not just giving back, you're also going on a holiday. So you can go to places and volunteer, build a bottle school, help build a bottle school for a few days, and then on your other days, you can go on tours. So like go to Machu Picchu, things like that. Check out wherever you are in the world. So you're going on holiday, but you're also giving back. So it's going to be the best holiday you've ever had. Talk about a feel-good trip. Now, I found one that was pretty interesting, and that is a cruise. So you're going on a cruise from Miami to the Dominican Republic. So it's just like a normal cruise. You get on the cruise, and you've got a few days at sea, and so you just relax and have fun and eat. And then you get to the Dominican Republic and you do whatever they need there. Reforestation, or teaching kids English, providing houses with clean drinking water, those kinds of things. Then you get back on the boat and you cruise back. So that is a really awesome trip. Okay, so when you sign up, you're given an app. You get access to an app. And you also obviously get desktop version. So this is what your desktop version looks like. When we're booking travel, generally we go to Expedia or Booking.com or whatever. This is your own personal booking engine. So you can book your flights, accommodation, car hire, activities means basically I'll type in that I'm in Cairns and it will come up with a list of things that I can do and members' prices. We've also got cruises and we've got something called hideaways, which is like Airbnb. So if you're going somewhere with a big group of people and you want to have a whole house instead of just having a hotel room. All right, so when you book a flight, all the normal carriers come up, Qantas, Virgin, Emirates, AirAsia, wherever you're going in the world, the normal carriers come up and it's just booking with us. Sometimes the prices will be much cheaper, sometimes they'll be about the same. And we have guarantees if you find them cheaper elsewhere. If it's more expensive on our side, we've got guarantees to cover you for that. All right. So also, I just want to mention that when you book with, say, you're booking with your Qantas or Virgin, you're still earning your frequent flyer points or rewards points when you book with us. You still earn them. So in my family, we like to book car hire. We like to hire cars just to go like on a road trip or whatever, just try out a new car. It's pretty fun that my mum and I do a bit, and my brother. So this one, my mum came to visit me about 2 months ago now, and she asked me if I could find her a car. So I went onto my site. This is my site down here. This discounted rate one. And it's in US dollars. So I've got a Mitsubishi ASX. I actually made a bit of a mistake when I screenshot this one's date. So I've worked it all out for you, but I'm just going to put that out there. I know I got the wrong date in there, guys, all right? So this Mitsubishi ASX or similar, and it's 244 US, which was equal to about 320 Australian at the time. This is for 4 days, and it's about the same time, 1 day different. And then I went on to Europcar because as you can see at the bottom there, it says Europcar. So I went on to Europcar, saw the same car, slightly different day, and it was 560. So I worked it out to be 93.30 per day from Europcar, just a normal site, and 65.60 per day on my site. So I saved my mum about 150 bucks, which was really awesome. Now, as you can see, that the car does not look the same. It's got the same description, but it does definitely not look the same. So this was my first time using the rental, the car hire part, so I was a little bit, oh, what am I going to get? So I have just a picture for you guys. And this is me and my brother in the car that we got. Now, as you can see, it is not a Mitsubishi ASX because they were actually sold out, so they gave us a free upgrade. So we won again. Now, when you're going to go and buy something, you've got one with a guarantee and one without a guarantee. You're going to buy the one with the guarantee, aren't you? Yes, that's what I did. So when I saw this, they have lots of great guarantees. Now, one of the guarantees that we have is with the dream trip. So if you book a dream trip with us, you've got 7 days to try and find that package cheaper. Now, you can scour the internet, call everyone, call all the different booking places, go into all those tour booking places that they have, and try and find a better deal. And if you do, you do not need to be upset. And we are not Bunnings, guys. We won't beat them by 10%. We'll give you 100% refund. So you got 100% refund and you go for free. You can't beat that. Nobody can beat that. So that is something really awesome. Now, what I mentioned to you before about flight booking. So if you book a hotel or a flight and then you find it cheaper, the exact same flight, exact same hotel room, same day, cheaper, we'll give you 150% refund on the difference of the price. So if you were to book something for $1,000 with us and then you found it same day somewhere else for 500 bucks, take a screenshot of that, send it through to Price Pledge, and we'll give you 750 bucks back. That's pretty awesome, hey. Does anyone else do that? No, they say, sorry, mate, but we got your money too late. So sad to that. Isn't that right? Okay, so booking flights is pretty stressful because you don't know why the flight is going to suddenly have a sale. Sometimes the jet starters have a flash sale, and what can we do? It's too bad. We already booked our flight yesterday, we missed out. But you don't have to worry about that if you book with us because we have a really piece of amazing technology called Rate Shrinker. Now, what Rate Shrinker does is from the moment you book your flight up until you check in, Rate Shrinker scans the internet every 27 minutes looking for your exact same flight to see if it got cheaper anywhere else. Now, if it does get cheaper anywhere else, they will send you an email saying, hey, sorry, we found your flights cheaper elsewhere, so we're going to just cancel your booking and rebook it at the cheaper price and give you the difference back. It's pretty nice, hey? So you're just making money while you sleep. While you may go to sleep, when you wake up the next morning, you might have $45 or however much is the difference, however much sale just happened back in your account, and you don't have to do anything. So that's pretty nice, hey? Okay, so when I signed up, I thought, great, I can go on holidays, amazing holidays, much cheaper. I've got car hire cheaper. I've got my awesome rate shrinker and everything if I book a flight with them and everything like that. But what can I use right now? So who would like a personal assistant? Would be nice, hey? But when you sign up with us, you get your own personal assistant. Now your concierge is there for you 24/7. You can call them unlimited times a day if you're so inclined, if you're really that busy that you need to call them unlimited times a day. Well, no worries, you can, and it's completely free. It's completely included in your membership. So some of the things that your concierge can do for you is this. So say you want to go, okay, for my brother, he is doing a bucks party. He was doing a bucks party for his best mate. So I just said to him, all right, just let me know where you're going, which was in Perth, in the greater area of Perth, what date and how many people and roughly how much you want to spend. So I called up the concierge, gave them those details, and he just sent an email with a whole heap of different options and the best options, the best prices you could find, and we didn't have to do anything but tell him what we wanted and then click on which one you want and book. So that was really cool, and that's something they can do for you for pretty much anything. To be honest, I really wish I had this when I was still in school and I could just call them up to do my homework. I reckon that would be pretty awesome. So some of the other stuff, like your personal assistant will find you the best prices for everything. They won't just do that, they'll also do reservation booking for you for restaurants or hotels or whatever. If you wanted to plan a holiday, you can just tell them where you want to go, how much you want to spend, how long you want to go for, all those kinds of stuff, and they can plan a holiday for you. Tell them what you want to see. They'll take care of it, just send you a quote. All right? They can do pretty much anything. Another really cool thing they do is a wake-up call. So you call them up and ask them to wake you up at 7 o'clock the next day. They'll go, no worries. So 7 o'clock the next day, your phone's ringing. You say hello, and they'll say, good morning. Would you like your horoscope read, or would you like a motivational speech to start your day? That beats an alarm clock, right? I reckon. I hate an alarm clock. So that's what I'm using now. That's what I use. It's awesome. It beats an alarm clock. My alarm clock has gone out the door. So yeah, so you can use it for pretty much anything. So just go through it when you get it. Now, something pretty new we have in our company is called Dream Trips Local. And what Dream Trips Local is Dream Trips partners with restaurants, local restaurants, and you receive perks. So you'll get your app and you'll be looking up different restaurants and you'll look up where you can go and eat. And it'll give you a whole list of places you can go to, and it will tell you what perks you can get at this place, what perks you can get at that place, and that might be a free dessert or a glass of wine on arrival, or maybe a special menu just for Dream Trips members. And you can also, so you choose whatever you're feeling or who's got the best perk or whatever, and you can go onto that and estimate. Say you're going to spend $100 there, and estimate how many points you'll get back in Dream Trips points. So you'll get a percentage of your bill back in Dream Trips points. You're literally eating your way to your next holiday. So that is really cool, guys. That's so awesome. At the moment, we've only got that in Sydney and Melbourne within Australia. But we've got it in lots of other cities around the world because we are in 30 different countries around the world. But it is rolling out as fast as possible, so it's going to be pretty much everywhere very soon. Now, the two memberships we have are Gold and Platinum. Now, the Gold members get access to everything I've just talked about, and that's $200 for your joining fee, US, plus your $50 per month, US. Now, for a Platinum member, this is what you get. This is kind of the difference between Platinum and Gold. So, a couple of members of my team went to the Cairns Dream Trip, and because they were platinum members, they received $100 room credit. They received wine and chocolates when they arrived. Now, this wasn't just a box of roses chocolates. It wasn't even a box of lift. It was handcrafted specialty chocolate, expensive specialty chocolate. So that's really cool. So that's just some extra perk that you get. You can also get early check-in and late check-out. You can get upgraded airport transfers. So in most of our trips, we've got free airport transfers, which is really cool. I don't know if you've ever experienced this before, but you will when you join up. Going to a new city, an airport, and you don't know where you are, you don't know how you're gonna get to your hotel or whatever, or what's the best way to get there. So we have airport transfers included in most of our packages, not all of them, but most of them. So the difference between gold and platinum is if you're a gold member, you'll have your bus ticket and directions to the bus stop, and you go and wait for the bus. If you're a platinum member, you'll get off the plane, excuse me, and you'll see a person holding a sign with your name on it, and they'll pick up your bag, take you to your limousine, which will take you straight to your hotel. It's pretty nice. So that's a bit of a difference between platinum and gold. Platinum members can also use 20% more Dream Trips points off holidays. So you end up paying less if you're a platinum member. And you've also got 24 hours early access to Dream Trips. Now, we do something every now and then, which is $69 cruises. Because the platinum members see them the day before the gold members don't even get a look in. They don't even get, none of them ever get to see their $69 cruises because the platinum members have all booked them out as soon as it comes out. Alright, so those are just extra perks that you have. You also get free room upgrades when they're available, and all these kinds of awesome extra perks. So it's really good to be a platinum member. Now, platinums pay $300 US to sign up, and then $100 per month after that. Now, I told you that the World Ventures Foundation is completely funded, 100% funded by World Ventures members' fees, so that's what your 50 and 100 is going to. But I also told you that there's another way you can earn Dream Trips points to go on holiday, and that is your membership fee. Now, here at World Ventures, we have a loyalty program, and the way that works is every year on the anniversary of being with us, you receive all your members' fees back in Dream Trips points. So, if you're a gold member, you receive 200 points straight away because your $200 initial fee, you got down here, comes back to you straight away immediately into your account in Dream Trips points. And your platinum member, 300 immediately into your account on enrollment that you can use straight away to book a holiday. So your $50 per month comes back to you every year and sits in the form of 600 Dream Trips points. So if you were to sign up today, you will receive 600 Dream Trips points on this day next year. As a thank you for staying a member. And for a platinum member, you will receive 1,200 points, and that's every year. Okay, so you seriously are not losing any money. That's something that I find so amazing about this membership. When I saw it, I was like, hang on, you don't really lose any money. And you don't. As long as you use your Dream Trips points, you don't lose anything. So with those Dream Trips points, you've got 12 months to book your holiday. You don't have to take the trip, but you have to use those points. You have to book those points within 12 months before they expire. They will expire. They will not sit there forever. The same with your 200 on sign up or your 300 on sign up. You've got 12 months to book with those points. Okay, you could wait up till the very last day, like 11 months and however many days are left in that month before you book, but you just got to book it within 12 months. All right. So that's how your membership fees work. Now, remembering that we've got over 1 million members, and that's how we're getting our prices so low. We've got Dream Trips in Europe, Africa, Asia, North America, South America, everywhere, all over the world. I don't know, did I miss anywhere? But we've got them in every continent, every place in the world, Australia as well, obviously. And so last year we had 5,000 Dream Trips. This year, we're going to have 11,000 Dream Trips by the end of the year. And you saw all the different types of Dream Trips we've got, you are definitely going to find one to suit you. Now we've got a very special promo on at the moment, and that is you receive an extra 50% Dream Trips points when you sign up. So if you're a platinum member, you sign up, you get your 300 Dream Trips points today, and in 1 month from today, you'll receive 150 Dream Trips points in your account. And as a gold member, you get 200 today and an extra 100 in 1 month's time. And that's completely for free. That's complimentary. They're just having a special promo at the moment. So that's really great value. Now, another thing, final thing, is that if you refer 4 people, you just tell your friends about it just the way you refer them to your favorite restaurant, or you've got a great phone plan, you tell your friends about it, don't you? When you've got something good, you share it with your friends. Now, obviously, when you sign up, you're going to go on a welcome dream trip, or you're going to go on a dream trip at some stage, or use your app, or dine out somewhere, earn some dream trips points, get some awesome perks at a restaurant that no one else gets, or whatever. You're going to have a great time. And obviously, it's natural. You're going to share it with your friends. You're going to get your blue sign, and you're going to take pictures of it, and your friends are going to ask you what it is. So when you refer 4 people, you no longer have to pay your monthly fee. Okay? The fees are forever waived as long as these people remain active. That doesn't then now, you still receive your 600 or your 1200 annual Dream Trips points as a thank you for referring 4. So that's a really awesome deal. That's only 4 people you're sharing this with. And then you don't have to pay any more, which is amazing. You still pay your initial sign-up fee, but you don't have to pay your fees each month. So that's really great. So guys, thank you so much for listening to me. I hope this really enlightened you and you had a great time. So we've got 3 types of people here, an A, a B, or a C. Now the A people, they love this travel, they can't wait to get started. In fact, they just want to sign up. So A's, click on the link under the note below and let's get you started. B people are the ones who think it's really great, but they've still got some more questions. That's no worries. B, press the link below and you get your questions answered. Or you're a C and you enjoyed it, but it's really not for you right now, and that's no worries. Thank you so much for coming on and listening to me. And we'll see you again. I'm sure we'll see you again, because World Adventures is going to be a household name very soon. You've got the opportunity to see it now, but if it's not for you, don't worry about it. There's no worries at all. So A and B, you click the link to get started or get your questions answered. Or C, no worries. Thank you so much for jumping on. And that's all from me. My name is Belle Carter. I may have said that in the beginning, or I may not have. But my name is Belle Carter, and thank you for coming on with me. Thank you so much. And we'll see you on the beaches of the world.